All right, what's up, motherfuckers? Today, I got fucking Brian with me, fresh off his first win. What's up, Brian?
Scar, what's up? W's coming into town. Ate me one of them W's. W's.
How's it feel? I think you were high score too.
High score, no big deal. I don't know if I broke it or not. Still repping, fins up. Tank for Tua. Tank for Tua. We're going. 16-0 next year in the books. But no, man. I mean, it felt good. I was on the cusp of a couple weeks already of a W. I.e. when Drew Brees broke his hand. You know, that one stung a little bit. But yeah, man, I mean, I knew I had to come in hot this week, so that's what I did. And we came out with the W. So all in all, I can't complain too much.
Yeah, nor should you. It was a big win over for Bod nonetheless. So I think you jumped up. You jumped up a few spots too. You're not quite at the bottom, so that's nice. And here we can bring up these standings right here. At the top, we got Augie and John Gata, both 4-0. Jesus, Augie's points for. He's the only one in the 600s, so he's blowing up every week.
Jesus.
And then yeah, you're down there. I'm in third, right behind them. I'm the only one that's 3-1, and then we got a bunch of 2-1 or 2-2 and 1-3 teams, and one lonely 0-4 team. Any guess who that is?
Andrew, sorry, bud. Wedding weekend didn't really work out for you, but congrats on the nuptials. But yeah, it's the only victory that you got, I think, this week, unless you won in your other league. So it's all right, man. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. You're a runner. You get that. Just keep the belt in the middle, man.
Yes, sir. So let's jump into these awards. I don't know if you've looked at anything. Shit start. I got one. The one that stood out to me was the only one that got negative points, and that was Leonard and the Green Bay defense. They got negative 1 point against, the Eagles on Thursday night. What about you? You see any that you think are shitty?
I do kind of cover his back, though. In another league, I started Green Bay's defense. You got to think Thursday night, Philly has kind of sputtered a little bit, missing wide receivers. Alshon wasn't healthy. I'm going to give him the benefit and the doubt to that. But for me, I mean, I would say my shit start, even though it seems like a good start, would be actually not. It's going to go Vernon Davis. I think he's like 45-ish or so. I don't know why you started Vernon Davis. I think there's better options. That was stupid.
Yeah, I looked at it. He was a candidate for one of the awards, I think, when I was looking at it. Performance of the week. Brian, that was you, bro. Chris Godwin, 41.2. He went off. He had that questionable tag. I freaking benched him in one league because it freaking stings. That stings.
Chris Godwin, I think the Bucs maybe do have the best wide receiving duo in the NFL.
They're both like top 5, maybe even top 3 in fantasy right now. So
yeah, their projections each are to finish around 1,400 yards and 1,500 yards respectively, and each with 16 and 15 touchdowns apiece.
Fucking Arians, dude.
They keep the same pace.
Yeah, Arians is a beast for the offense for sure.
Yeah.
Fire the
cannons! Should have pulled out. This one's good. Questionable starts. I went with Ray, starting O.J. Howard. I mean, the Bucs kind of exploded, and O.J. Howard only got 6.3 points. Now, the reason I chose this, though, is because he had Austin Hooper on his bench getting 22. And if he would have started him, he would have pulled out the win against fucking John.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking to that, should have pulled out. I'm going to go John on this with Miko Hardman. You know, Detroit has a pretty solid defense, and I don't know. Though we did have that big play game, I think you still got some waiver acquisitions out there. I don't know. Miko Hardman not doing it for me, even on a bye week with Robbie Anderson out.
Was that John Gata or John Cheese Povolones?
That was John Gata. I'm starting to use his first name now because he grew a beard. He's becoming a man. Drinks beer. So actually drinks like coconut rum.
Yeah, he texted me, or I texted him earlier about something, and he was like, "Who's on the review today?" And I told him it was you, and he's like, "Oh, I love Brian." Oh, shit.
Not gay unless the balls touch. All right.
So chocolate or poop? I mean, you came up with this shit, but I sifted through the waivers and looked at who was started. Chocolate. Steven picked up and played Seahawks D. They got 15. I played the Steelers D. They got 19. Cheese picked up and played the Texans. They got 12. Andrew actually found some chocolate with Ebron, and then you had 2 pieces of chocolate, Brian. Fucking Wayne Gallman,
Yeah.
$200 Wayne Gallman, and Jacoby Brissett. Nice pickups.
Gang, 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 gang.
So tell everyone how you feel about spending $200.
I mean, I think it's a solid move. At the end of the day, I needed a fucking W. I got the W, and we have what, $500. Like, of course, I'm gonna pick up a backup running back to a running back that's gonna get over 250 touches, who now has a high ankle sprain, which you truly never recover from that throughout the season. So even if he is healthy, as they call it, I think he's still gonna be limited, especially if they're gonna be teetering maybe now in a playoff spot. I don't know. We'll see how Danny Dimes does, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. You were essentially buying a win, which, like you said, with the money we got, it's not that big of a deal, and it's something you need to do when you start out pretty slow.
Yep.
And then the poop, we got John Gata. He had 2 pieces of poop. Colts D and Kaimi Fairbairn, both getting 2 and 3 respectively. And then Leonard had also 2 pieces of shit. Packers D getting -1, who was the shit start, and he picked up a kicker as well, Zane Gonzalez, who only got 2. So both picked up some shitty defenses and kickers, and it just didn't work out for them. One of them won, one of them lost.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sift through that shit. I'm just gonna go with you. You said Leonard. Fuck you, Leonard, until the day I die. So you get poop every day in my bucket, but over here, all shits.
Good old Rodney King beatdown award goes to Forbad, who was playing you.
Yeah.
Shut.
You beat the shit out of him. Yeah, that does it for the awards, guys. Moving on.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, you got one?
Alright, that's it.
Alright. Moving on. And I'm going to go bring up the matchups here. We can start with, I don't know, who do you want to start with?
Let's just start off with it's and the Mixon administration. Guys like that nickname. Trying to be more professional around here. So yeah.
So that you're getting into next week already. I was talking about the past week.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll get into that though. If this ever loads, I'm gonna bring up the matchup for you guys. Like slow ass.
Let's go. Pittsburgh and Dick. Start off with some titties and dicks.
All right, titties and dicks. Here we go. Box score. So. Augie versus Dustin. You know, it's funny. Like ESPN has these projected finishes now. I don't know if anybody's ever looked at them, but Augie's projected to finish first, and Dustin surprisingly is actually projected to finish second. Now, of course, it's projections. Take it with a grain of salt. But here we go. I got the matchup up, and if you didn't smack the shit out of Forbad, Augie was gonna, or Dustin was gonna get the old, Rodney King.
Yeah. I mean,
know.
just, you think some of them might pop off. You got Sammy in Detroit, Will Fuller against Carolina. But other than that, you can't put much in Philip Lindsay, Deshaun, subpar games. So, I don't know why Dustin is really actually starting John Ross. Like, he's actually a true top 10 wide receiver. He may have the stats over the first 3 games, but when you got a shitty team, sometimes shitty players get shitty prizes. So,
Yeah, looking at Dustin's team, I can't believe he's projected second. Like, those receivers are suspect. You got Zeke.
yeah. Apparently, Dustin's been hanging out with Jay Ajayi in Panama City.
Oh, yeah?
Apparently he's, put the bet that he gets in the league. The guy has knees of a 50-year-old.
Yeah. Augie, look at Augie's team, dude. His running backs are just beast.
He has Hawkinson on the bench. He has Jordan, Landry on the bench. There's some talent there.
Yeah, for sure. Let's move on. I don't know who you want to do next.
We'll go John versus Steven.
All right, Cheese versus Steven, the drink up pussy.
Yeah.
Love it. Love the logo. You fuck.
Yeah. Whenever you get a Burton tattoo, sometimes you gotta expect a staph infection to come along with it. But
It wasn't a staph infection.
what am I to say?
Just infected. When you
So-
get street tattoos, I'm from the streets.
Yeah, this is true. Steven's team, Steven apparently likes to stack players like Matt Stafford and Kerryon Johnson, and then Sterling Shepard as well. And I think, didn't he draft one other Giants player as well, I thought?
Barkley.
Saquon. Yeah. So, definitely likes the stacking. Kind of surprising, he does have some banged up people. Good thing you got Darius Geis in IR just in case anything, happens. You have him come back for $100. Fucking retard. But yeah, John, if you would have made some better decisions, like actually playing fantasy football, you might have had a chance.
Yeah, he got smacked pretty good too, and it's kind of weird how big these wins are because it was kind of a bad fantasy week overall. There was a couple blow ups, maybe like like 5, but Cheese like barely getting over 80, Dustin only getting 80. Like, come on, y'all, this is PPR. How are you not? How are you only putting up 80 points?
It happens, man.
Yeah, but congrats, Steven. He needed a win. He gets to 2-2, and he's right in the middle of the pack with everybody else. I'm going to go ahead and just jump to Ray versus John Gata. This one was close, the closest of the week. 12-point matchup.
Which is shocking because, John did have some big games from David Johnson and Austin Eckler. But the rest of the team is suspect. If you start Josh Allen against the Pats, you're just a fucking retard.
Yeah, that's definitely
Tyler Eifert was good 3 years ago. I didn't even know he was really still in the league until last. And then Miko Hardman. You're riding big play threats. Matt Patricia, defense, be smarter than that.
Yeah, but luckily, fucking look at Ray. Why are you starting Hunter Renfrow? Like,
Because he's a hard worker. Duh.
He's a hard worker and looks like he's 40
Hard
years
worker.
old already, but
Yeah, and a smoking hot wife. What do you got in life? You're a teacher.
I think my wife is pretty attractive. um, yeah, I mean, it's just unfortunate for Ray. He did have a couple players on his bench that could have won him the game, and it's nice to see John Gata put down a low score. I don't think his team is as good as his record.
Yeah.
With Melvin Gordon back, he ain't gonna get shit from Eckler anymore, and I think down he'll go. Let's go over to Leonard versus Tyler. Another smackdown. Tyler beat him by fucking over 60. And yeah.
It's fucked up.
You wanna talk any more shit about Leonard there?
Man, yeah, I really just wanted to let it go. But yeah, it's a shitty name. Russell Wilson, usual. You're starting Peyton Barber, which is amazing. And yeah, it's a good thing you got Cooper Kupp because that's really it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, you got Melvin Gordon coming back. All right. But other than that, not impressive. Keep on holding those handcuffs for players you don't have. I don't know why you do it because you're still at the end of the day just a fucking idiot.
Oh shit. Yeah, he was trying to trade me Peyton Barber today. I'm like, no, dude, I don't want anything to do with Peyton
great.
Barber.
Yeah, let me do that next February.
Yeah. One thing I want to note about Tyler's team. I mean, look at his top three: Rodgers, Gurley, Fournette, all going pretty beast. But Fournette, dude, he had like 225 yards rushing, no touchdowns, but damn.
Yeah.
Getting over the 2-century mark. I like it. Finally,
Yeah,
we'll save yours for last. I'll go to me versus Andrew. Or were you saying something else?
Nah.
All right.
Just gotta get that picture. Yep.
Andrew actually put up a pretty good score, like solid.
Yeah.
Which was surprising, but Lamar Jackson and James Conner did really well. Sanu, can't believe he's even being started, let alone putting up 18 points. So that
was a strange game too.
And he didn't have Kittle, so he still did good without Kittle. Jalen Samuels on the bench. Man.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
I think he was just
now
holding on
you're
for.
gonna start him with Wildcat, and they've run more Wildcat plays the past 2 weeks than they have the past 15 years.
Yeah, he was.
So I like it, yeah. I mean, we'll see what the Pittsburgh offense does, and then he's getting Tyreek back. So when he gets back, I think we could see some W's coming Andrew's way. Regarding yourself, Carlos Hyde, still know if that's really a start you still want to be making so that he actually settles in a role.
That was
Josh
the first.
Jacobs, I think he's on the cusp of actually breaking some good plays. Give it another couple weeks. Devontae Adams, huge week. He fucked me in another league. Julio, I mean, he's going to get a lot of coverage, so I think that's why Sanu popped off in that situation. And then Mark Andrews, I mean, this guy is coming in hot. Was the second tight end that the Ravens picked last 2 years ago. So, I mean, he's worked himself into, a good position. And Sony Michel, I mean, I don't know. I feel like he's been disappointing all year, so we'll see how that ever improves for you from your bench perspective. But
yeah, it is really disappointing, and I'm really just waiting for Kenny and Drake to be traded already. But Kalen Ballage kind of looks like shit, so I'm hoping they just start playing Drake more, and he'll actually get he actually got double digits this past week, so I'll take what I can get from him because I might need to start him eventually. I just think my three receivers are studs. I think it was just a matter of time before Robert Woods exploded, and he finally did. And yeah, it's gonna hurt with Devontae Adams probably being out though. So we'll see. Anyway, finally, let's get to your matchup. We've talked a lot of shit, teased it a little bit, and alluded to it, but here we go. We got you versus Forbad. You put a fucking hurting on him.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, I mean, Forbad, just another player that couldn't break 100 fantasy points this week. He just didn't have that oomph. Like he had guys in double digits, but he started Tom Brady, who only got 3 points, and
I mean, you gotta expect he's gonna fuck up Buffalo at the end of the day. Daddy long.
I don't know, man. Buffalo's defense is really good.
It's okay. Like their front four is good, but their defensive backs are that good outside of really Micah Hyde. But they're proving it wrong. So, I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, like I said, I had to come in really hot this week, so I'm glad it worked out in my benefit. Love for Bob, but I had to get the W this week. And Michael Thomas seems to be working well in the short passing game with Teddy Bridgewater, Teddy check down. And Kenny Galladay, I mean, this dude, I was not expecting this out of him, but I think he's, on the cusp of becoming a top 15 wide receiver by the end of this year. I'm just impressed with the dude. He's putting up solid numbers. For Bob, I mean, I would expect Amari Cooper to do better, kind of against Marshawn Lattimore, just opening up the game. But then, other than that, Philip Dorsett, rough game. Kamara, would expect him to get some of those check downs out of Teddy, bump up those numbers in the PPRs, but it is what it is. I mean, I don't blame him. It's a hard score to beat, even if, he does have people pop off between DJ Shark and I don't know, but big Gardner Minshew fan, but I don't think, could have done better on start.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was good. Good, he got that low score out of the way.
Mike Williams being out didn't help him, so I can understand that. But it is what it is.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's get into these next week matchups. You wanted to start with this one earlier. Dick Fitz versus who was he playing?
He's playing myself.
Oh, you're playing him?
Yep.
All right, I'm bringing it up right now.
So I gotta come in hot. I got quite the margin to make with Kenny Galladay on bye. I'm already projected 27 back, but Allen Robinson isn't gonna do shit. Nobody really ever does good in those games. And Jerry, and if it is rough weather, short week, a lot of pressure. I'm not expecting throw them out times that he on Sunday. Adam Thielen's kind of been disappointing this year. Hollywood Brown against Pittsburgh, potential for a big game, but also potential for a buck. Jarvis, San Francisco, they got a pretty decent defense. But man, I mean, we'll see. I like my chances, but it's going to be an uphill climb. But we're back down.
Yeah, it is going to be tough because Augie's team is so strong, and obviously you're not going to pick against yourself. You definitely need some blow up games. Galladay on bye does not help. But you get you get Breda back. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you have enough firepower. Hopefully you do, because I want Augie to lose, but I think I'm going to go with Augie on this one. Here, we can do mine and Steven's matchup here. It's projected to be pretty close. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, Jameis is Jameis. I mean, I think that'll be a telling sign as far as how they do. So if he's starting Singletary, that's an aggressive move. Frank Gore looked good. Sterling Shepard put up big numbers with Danny Dimes. I don't know how long that can continue, but ride it out. Ty, hopefully he gets back. I think that's a big game as well. I think he could show out. But yeah, other than that, I mean, nobody really impresses me on Steven's team outside of a couple of starters. He has Paris Campbell on his team, which I don't know why he did that. Stupid, really stupid. And he has Kerryon Johnson out, so not the best. You got Josh Jacobs. I think maybe he does okay against Chicago. Slugfest. Julio is going to put up huge points, I think, against Houston. Robert Woods, I think, struggles. Larry, he'll have a big game against Cincinnati because they fuck below dick if you start him. But I'm not overly impressed by your team too, but I'm 1-3. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the stud running backs or anything, and yeah, Jacobs has a tough matchup, and Devontae Adams might be out, so this could be tough. I don't really know who I would start in place of Devontae Adams right now. Maybe I haven't picked him up yet, but yeah, I mean, obviously I can't pick against myself, so I'm gonna take me. Who you taking? Brian, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, who you taking? Me or Steven?
I'm gonna take you just because Steven.
Just fuck Steven?
So,
Alright.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Didn't show up to the draft. I'll never pick you to win.
Drink
up your Pedialyte, pussy.
Yeah, for real. I think he was like sick, not drunk sick, cause.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He is kind of a pussy.
Shouldn't swallow every time, Steven. Shouldn't swallow every time.
Yeah, spit sometimes, dude. Next, we'll do Tyler versus Forbad. This is another one projected to be very, very close. I mean, looks like Forbad is starting all his Patriots against the Redskins. I can't doubt him or can't fault him there. Looks like Tyler's players have some tough matchups though. I think I'm going to have to go with Forbad because, looking at Tyler's matchups, they're really tough. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a couple tough matchups in this one. I always got to give it to Forbad, though.
Yeah, me too. All right, next up, Andrew versus Leonard. Right now, Leonard is projected to win pretty good by like about 16 points.
Leonard's going to lose. That's my prediction. All right, we can move on.
All right, yeah.
Move on.
I will not. I will pick Leonard just because Andrew's team is suspect. I know it's your brother-in-law, but yeah. And then we got Dustin versus John. Projected to be pretty close. I hope John loses. So I don't know, man. Dustin's receivers are just so bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how Dustin is at where he's at right now. It's just, one of those beautiful mind things. So, like, whatever. Reality's checking in. Oh, fuck, there's something over your shoulder.
That is a cat. No one else can see it right now because I got the screen up, but maybe she'll still be there later. I'm going to go with John over Dustin for sure. And the last...
I think this is going to be our first ever tie because fuck both these guys. So.
Oh, shit. And let's just get this last one done. We got Ray versus Cheese, a couple of retards. I'm going to go with Ray. He's got Mahomes and Dalvin Cook against the Giants. And yeah, I'm going to go with Ray.
I'm going to go John because I just don't have faith in starts Ronald Jones against New Orleans.
saw their defense on Monday night. It didn't turn out well for Zeke. So I think unless he puts somebody in the flex like Le'Veon or Tariq and
Like
starts
Le'Veon.
then yeah. So yeah, I go Ray in this case. Looking at his bench, I mean he starts Le'Veon, he has that thing tied up.
Yeah,
So sorry, bud. And dude, just drop OJ Howard. Like, name one tight end that succeeded in Bruce Arians' offense. Oh wait, none. Literally none. Nobody in fucking Arizona. Nobody in Indy. I guess you could kind of say. I forget what Pittsburgh's tight end was, but he did okay back in the day. But Keith Miller.
Ooh, she looks pissed. Anyways, yeah, dude, that does it. Thanks for coming on.
Gang, buzz. Thanks as always.
Yep.
Stay golden, pony boys.
See you later, fuckers. Peace.